when you're coming up through, you're at the lunch table, and you know you're going to be back at the lunch table in a day or so. Are you going back and you're like, I need to expand my vocabulary. I need to come up with a new metaphor these guys haven't used yet. Are you working on stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it'll be spontaneous, right? Because you got to talk about their shoes, or you got to talk about some word that they said. Maybe they said something about me that was like a little disparaging. I got to defend myself, so I got to come up with something.
Right.
I'll use that word and turn it against them. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. It's fun. It's a sport.
I've seen you do it, and it just blows my mind. Like, we'll do a show, wherever it is, and Ricky will come up like at the last minute. He'll be like, "Hey, in the middle of this song, it's about whatever. It's about."
Right.
I need you to just like, you're going to have like 8 bars or 16 bars, and just go out there and do your thing, Keith. And you're like, okay. Halfway through the show, we just go, Keith, and you step up and you just do it. Like, I'm trying to remember the lyrics to the song, which is I get to repeat the chorus the whole time. And I'm really working to keep that in there. Meanwhile, you're just like stepping up and like, how long you want me to go? I got it.
No, but that's the thing though. You got to worry about these chords and stuff, and when your fingers,
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fun,
also, man. The one thing, I'm going to pay a compliment here too. I mean, you've obviously got all these skill sets. Most entertainers have their pile of skill sets, whatever it might be, and they're all different. To me, your number one skill set is you connect with people.
Oh, snap. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Again, I've seen you do it. When you step onto the front of the stage, something happens. First of all, the energy comes up. And then you can see that it might be 30,000 people in front of us, but everybody there feels a connection with you. And you just like exude that. And then I've seen people cry. You bring out, you just like reach in and you bring out this powerful thing. I've seen you cry on stage. I mean, it's just one of those things where you have this.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I do, man. I get, I don't know what it is. We're artists first, right? We're artists first. And I think, well, maybe we're fans first. I think Bradford Marcellus said that. He says, who is it the listener or is it the artist, right? Who comes first?
Right. Chicken and egg.
I think we're all listeners first. We're listeners first. And then there's the artist. I don't know which came first, chicken or the egg type thing. But I feel, I'm sure you as well, there's a deep connection to what you do, what you offer, and then when people accept, and embrace like fully what you share, that's a powerful thing, bro. Yeah. That brings me to tears, man, when people embrace, something I share with them, like, oh yeah. Yeah. So I think maybe, I don't know. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? People, but I know why I get emotional. I don't know why other people do.
Right. Well, I mean, and we're creating this music and we're creating songs and we're trying to connect with people and get this certain message across. And then to write it is one thing, but you really see the results and the quality of what you've created when you put it in front of people and you see their immediate reaction. And a lot of the audiences we play to are hearing some of our stuff for the very first time. Right? So it's the first pass. You only get one pass. We're not going to come back and play this 3 times so you can figure out what we're talking about. You have to connect with them first pass.
Right.
And a lot of what I've heard you write, and we've written together on a lot of this stuff, it's important that first pass, they get it. You're not veering off when you're doing either a rap section or a melodic section or lyrics or whatever it might be. You don't veer off. You just like, here's my point, and I'm going to get all the way to your heart like that. It's like a fast track. You might not even know what's coming.
That's tricky.